Anyway, yeah, Courtney got anger problem. Courtney probably the same thing that kids over there, Brittany Andrew be doing. They got anger problem too. You hear the bitch voice, man. They all for the ugly hoe. No way. You tell she got anger problem, man. You know what I'm saying? She probably don't know. She probably think, what I do that? Bitch, you got anger problem like anything was. Right? Anyway, you hear the boy, man. Talk to her. The book Collegian chapter 3 and 6. These are the children of disobedience, man. Those are the ones with anger problem. Right? I'm gonna show it to you. I look, man. The disobedient children, those are the ones that got anger problem, man. Disobedience. So you want to work on your anger, you gotta start doing what people say. And you know that that's how you work your anger. Start doing what people say. That'll help you out a lot. You know what I'm saying? Start doing what people say. That's the way, cause like, you know what I'm saying? If you do what people say, you do what they ask, whatever. Yeah, your anger. You know what I'm saying? You'll start. That's another way to work on your anger. You do somebody as you do. Because scripture say, as you shall receive, right? As you shall receive, right? So you want to work on your anger, so you gotta start just help somebody out, right? The book of Collegians chapter. I'm gonna show it to you though. A collegian, right? Coliseum, my bad. I said collegian. Book Coliseum, my bad. Book Coliseum, which I do that. Book Coliseum, right? Book of Coliseum, right? Let's get that. Book Coliseum, chapter 3, verse 6. Book Coliseum, chapter 3, verse 6, right? Alright. Book Coliseum, chapter 3, verse 6. For which thing's sake the wrath of God cometh on the children of disobedience, right? The wrath of God. So disobedient children, those are the ones that have anger problems. The disobedient children, right? Like Monique's disobedient, and you can hear it. Like, you know, just like Courtney, right? If you know Courtney, you know what I'm talking about. You know, you can talk to Courtney, whatever. I would say you hear it like, yeah, I don't know how they sound, right? Cause she got anger problems. She be disobedient to her parent. You can tell she's disobedient. Her parents all the way in Kentucky where the fuck they at, right? And she over here in Georgia trying to chase some nigga around or whatever she's doing, right? And she went over where her parents would have got money at, just living regular life. But she disobedient. So she over here so she decided to stay in Georgia and just struggle, right? Well, she could have went to Kentucky or wherever she decided to go, you know what I mean? Well, her parents, wherever they could have went over there. But you can tell Courtney disobedient. You can tell she's disobedient. You can tell she's disobedient from that. You know, I don't know what the hell she doing over here. You know what I'm saying? She for what she told me, for what Courtney told me, she could have been over there and well, there was it, money and all that bullshit, right? But she decided to stay in Georgia because it's boring. You know what you see, right? Therefore, she's disobedient. But you can tell she's disobedient. She got anger problems. Anybody with anger problems is a disobedient child. And talk to Courtney, right? Talk to Courtney. And you talk to her for a while and try to tell her something. You gonna hear the attitude in her voice, right? Talk to Monique, try to tell her something. You hear the attitude in her voice. Talk to Twain, try to tell her something. You hear the attitude out of it, right? And that's just that. And that's why they act what they act. Disobedient got anger problem. Alright? They just disobedient children. As soon as you try to tell them something, you hear the attitude in the voice, right? You hear the attitude. You got anger problem, man. It's all. And so the children disobedient, man, the wrath of God comes on them, right? So you try to tell them something, you hear the anger, right? So you try to tell them something, so you hear the anger, right? The children disobedient, man. It's all. They don't do what they told. Know what I'm saying? So that's the way to work in anger, man. You do somebody as you do, you know what I'm saying? That's it. Now, with that being said, that sometimes, so with that being said, people still try to take advantage of it and stuff, right? Like that, right? Can't, you know what I'm saying? But still, you ever work in anger, do it, man. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know, a false balance abomination, right? And so you know, like that, man. Do what people ask, man. Then help people out, you know what I'm saying? And then you stop being so angry, man. Do what people ask, so help people out. That's the way too. And so like that. And so you say, how you gonna stop being mad all the time? How you gonna control your anger? You control your anger by submitted, right? Control your anger by submitting. Now, don't let stuff get you mad, right? But that's only gonna get you so far. What else you gonna have to do? You gotta start doing stuff for people. And so if it say the wrath of God come upon children of disobedience, right? So if you don't want to have that wrath in you, then start obeying. That's all you gotta do. And so do what people ask. You know what I'm saying? Help people out. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Nah, man. And they go for women too, man. You ain't got to open the like how a woman you open door for a woman out there. A woman can open door for a man. You know what I'm saying? If she want to work on her anger, start doing people ask, man, and then you stop that way. You know what I'm saying? Help people out, man. Go last. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody go in front of you. Go last. You know what I'm saying? And if it ain't nothing left, it ain't nothing left. You know what I'm saying? Go last. Let everybody go first. Don't me first. Don't do it. If somebody jump in front of your line, ain't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Be patient. You know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff. And then and like that, man. You know like you're at McDonald's with us. And them motherfuckers jump in front, and you know they jump in front of you. Instead of trying to catch attitude and get your spot back, let them have it, man. Feel me? Stuff like that, man. Then you'll start being then you'll develop. Then you start developing a sense of humor because instead of a sense of humor is not really that, man. It's not really that. What you're doing is learn how to make people happy. That's what you're doing. And laughter just brings happiness. You know what I'm saying? So when you start doing things like that, being patient and just doing people as it's just all right. Fuck. I just say like, look, I'm going to do this shit. I ain't trying to go jail. And like on that side right there. But I already know, man. I'm end up going to jail for dumbass shit, right? When you get a situation like that, you know what I'm saying, and you get it, just don't even worry about it, don't say that. Don't try to get your revenge and Instagram and do some bullshit behind the back. Let it go, you know what I'm saying? And then stuff like that, right? Let God handle it, because God saw it too, right? So that God handle that, and then you just sit back and do your thing, right? And then you'll start making people happy. You know what I'm saying? You'll start making people happy because you ain't causing no trouble. There's spirit around you, man. It's like that. So cause even though ain't nobody saw what you did, it's still a spirit around you. You know what I'm saying? And so the spirit around you, you know what I'm saying, it's people gonna gravitate you toward a different way. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. But so you want to work on your anger, man. Start like all the kind of stuff, man. That kind of stuff you be going on life, man. I been seeing this stuff at McDonald's with them. They all jumping out with them, not, you know what I'm saying, get in front of me. I don't even worry about it, because I just like, all right, whatever. All right, going to jail some most dumb ass shit, right? But as time go by, you become more and more patient. You ain't even tripping on all that. You know what I'm saying? And you start just making people happy. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And so this because laughter brings happiness, man. You know what I'm saying? Laughter brings happiness. So this is what it is, man. And so like we had a bad day or something. He talks to my brother, and you know what I'm saying, make laugh with him. See, you ain't with that, you ain't with that the bad mood or like that no more, you feel me? So laughter brings happy, right? So that kind of stuff, man. When you going through stuff like that, that's pretty much what it is, man. So that's another way to work in anger going to. Don't like when bullshit happen, don't even sweat. You know what I'm saying? Now people who come in and provoke you to anger, right? When they provoke you to anger, that's what they're doing. That's the sin they're committing. You know what I'm saying? They trying to make you angry. That kind of stuff. Hey man, you keep calling on the Lord, man. Eventually, the Lord will come down and do something to them, right? So like that. And sure enough, they may piss you off and you might end up going to jail or something. But just don't do nothing too serious, man. But you do have people out there that will provoke you to anger, you know what I'm saying? You do have people like that. But for those others, man, like that, man. That's how you control it. That's how you control your anger. That's how you begin to control your anger. Start doing people ask. Now, disobedient children, that's just who they are. They're gonna always be disobedient. They're gonna always have anger problems. They're gonna always be disobedient. Like Monique, she's gonna always have anger problems. She'll always be disobedient. And that's her son, right? He's gonna always be disobedient, you know what I'm saying? And that's Brittany's son, he's gonna always be disobedient, right? know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. This also another race, the children disobedient. Those are the ones with anger problem. The children disobedient. So if you see a child, you know what I'm saying, he's just disobedient. And Twan disobedient and Courtney. Go ahead and talk to Courtney. I know y'all motherfucker know. Talk to Courtney Williams. Talk to her. Wait, if you really know her, talk to her. Watch one day you go, nah, we got to do that, get mad. And you don't say nothing, but you already know. You hear the voice. She a child disobedient, man. That's who she is. That's why she before she told me she could be over there. Besides, she decided to stay in Georgia, and then she struck like a motherfucker, right? Anyway, the book of Matthew chapter 6, verse 9. After this man therefore pray ye, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, and the power, and glory forever.